everyone. Welcome into Comic Book Women. I will be your captain for this evening. As you guys can see, Jen and I held up to our end of the bargain.
The losers.
Yeah.
Oh, but the losers, right?
I don't know. I don't think that's so much a lose. I mean,
lose.
I don't
But they
think
lost.
it's a lose.
So
I think you both look great. So I mean, like, you know, I don't think it's a lose. I think everybody wins. Everybody wins.
they're sexy losers right there.
No, you guys have no idea. It was like putting on like a sausage casing. I was like Anthony, sit me up before it all falls out.
And it's so hot out there, right?
I was gonna say it's got to be warm. That's like the only that would be my only hang up.
I turned the house to like 65. So Jen, I think you need to put the mask on real quick.
Well, it's the wrong mask. So I bought this mask years ago because I was gonna do
it
Cassandra
fits
Cain.
though. It kind of goes with it. So
yeah,
if you don't see the little horn thingies,
it's for Cassandra Cain. So like I bought, but I don't have any spirit gum, so I couldn't get it to stay. But I even have the grease for but no spirit.
Yeah, girl, you look good.
I think you look great. Can you stand up a little bit so we can see it?
Oh, hi, Dave.
I don't have the gauntlets, like maybe for con season.
I was gonna say, you know, you gotta do it right when you're out there in the world. When you're out there at a con, you gotta do it right. But like, I think for losing a bet, you guys pulled it off pretty good.
Yes, I think so too.
My starlight's up.
Let me see.
You can't see it because it's too bright in here.
Oh,
but it's like these little tiny little bugs. Anyways,
that's cool.
Yeah. So guys, if you are new to us, welcome. This is what happens when you put a bunch of women together and we make bets.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to wear anything. Look, I'll just put this on my head.
There you go. Don't worry. I ain't wearing anything. I'm just wearing my little shirt. Gotham Girls. Shirt.
So tonight we're covering two different characters. We have Captain Marvel, and then we have Miss Marvel. And yeah, it's going to be a fun night. Before we get started, though, quick shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. They are so kind and offer any of our Flipside viewers an unlimited membership for 2 months, $1.99 a month, if you use the code Flipside. Don't tell it. Oh, I'm echoing. You guys, if I'm echoing, I know I'm echoing.
No, I don't hear anything.
Is that better?
It's okay. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's because this room's empty. We're moving. So anyways. All right.
I thought you looked like you were in a closet or, you know.
Oh, they put you in the closet too? There's 2 in the closet now.
I wanted to come and join Lucy. I'm like, Lucy and I are going to hang out in the closet now. All right. Let's do this. Let's kick it off. Oh, and really quickly, thank you to Trish for joining us tonight.
Yay.
Always.
I'm so excited to have you. Okay, so before the stream started, Jen sent out a fun little video about Captain Marvel. We'll do
that I didn't get to watch.
It's good.
Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie. Yeah.
Oh, then you pretty much know everything. Everything that they shown, it's something that I think whoever watched the movie knows. Like,
okay, good.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people got really excited for her because of the whole Rogue connection.
Oh, I know. Really, that's why I'm excited, because hopefully it's they bring on number 2, maybe like they kind of hint or something of Rogue.
Well, ideally we would have like X-Men, and then she would turn into like binary, so we get her like at least for like 1 movie or season, and then bring Rogue.
I've been getting anything Rogue, especially because I love Rogue. Like that's one of my favorites, and anything of Rogue I've been trying to get, even if she's just in the cover. I've been trying to get them.
My first time seeing Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, was the X-Men cartoon.
Me too.
Where you see how Rogue gets her powers, and I was like, who's this lady? And then I looked into it. I'm like, oh, she's an actual hero. That's awesome. But then you're just like, oh, that's kind of horrible. Like for a kid cartoon too.
Yeah, no, when I watched it, I didn't care, I guess. I didn't pay attention. I just kind of like, oh, that's how she got her powers. I don't know.
The movie's really good too. The movie's one of the things where I was like hesitant to even watch it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But then once I watched
Captain Marvel,
really good. Yeah, she was the first.
And a lot of people hate on it.
Well, a lot of people hate on it because I mean,
is it because of the actress?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's because of her, and I don't think it had anything to really
Why
do
do
with the
they
movie.
hate her? I don't understand why they hate her.
Well, there's some
Whole like a thing where everybody said she had RBF like the whole time, and and she should smile more. And I'm like, oh my god, she should just punch everybody.
That's why in the movie they even had that scene with
Like you said, smile.
the biker guy. Yeah, but I think it's because instead of being, I don't know, PC like chill, when people would say stuff, she would just say stuff back, right? And then she started saying like, I don't care if these guys see it or not. And then guys got like as upset because they're like this is a Marvel movie, like. And then it was just a lot of
Because she didn't stay quiet and she was talking back.
Well, she was talking. She was defending herself, I guess.
Yeah.
Then screw them.
Don't you
I'm with
like
her.
Yeah. And
When people like hate on, I'm sorry, you keep trying to say stuff.
No.
And I'm like,
I
don't
was just
hate
gonna
on
say
it.
what Jen was saying in that video is that this character was kind of derived from a feminist movement.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah.
And I think
like
that's what was going on, like in society at the time too.
Mhm.
And so everybody was kind of like up in arms, like, oh no, it's taking over our precious Marvel.
But like even her duration, when you see her first couple of outfits, you're like, that's interesting, right? I kind of liked her second or third one, and then but this new one that you're seeing here, and how like Laura's kind of dressed, like that's what she's just to be, I guess, more. What's the word?
What's the word, Jen?
Decent? Not like a hoish?
Just
Modest.
Yeah, because honestly, like almost all the girls, like the way for me, like if I want to cosplay, like it's kind of, if I want, like I was a mom and for my age, like I don't think I want to dress up like that. And that's just me personal. When I see other girls, like, hey, go for it. And it looks awesome on you. But I know I can't because I know I don't have a body, first of all.
I saw you dressed up as Batwoman. Was it, or Batgirl? And
yeah, that one. But see that one, and I felt, and it was just like the shirt, right?
Yeah.
And well, also I have an excuse. I was breastfeeding. Okay, so my
you were.
boo-boos were like humongous. But in that I feel like uncomfortable, and that was just up here. So the rest of my body, I don't think I could. Well, I don't think I can. Like I don't feel comfortable. So seeing outfits like this, it makes me feel more comfortable. Like that's why Rogue, I know I'll be able to cosplay Rogue. Like Wonder Woman, the Bombshell, I know I'm able to. There's other ones that I'm able to, right? But if it's her older ones, I know I can't. But yeah.
Well,
that's right. Whoever said that.
Yeah.
I guess a good word would be like more practical, because I know as a kid, when I would see some females, I was like, oh yeah, she's cool. But then like if you're fighting and you're really fighting, like even exposed arms sometimes, I'm like, well, unless you're invulnerable, like Wonder Woman's invulnerable to a certain point, so for her it doesn't matter. But if you're like,
imagine wearing that little outfit while she's really, if it was for real fighting, her boobs would be slapping people too. Like they'll be all up in the fight. Because that cannot stay in there. Sorry, Trish.
No.
You're making her blush. Look at, she's like
over.
You're totally right, Red.
but you're totally right though, because I had the same like feel, like I had the same thought, like when I saw Red Sonja, I'm like, oh my god, this chick, bless her.
But iconic, like it's iconic how she's dressed, but like she's gonna have scars all over her body.
But yeah, very impractical.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're an amazing fighter.
I mean, it will help, I guess, like to move. Well, like the girls, the UFC fighters, like they have their sports bras and stuff like that, and they're the shorts.
But a lot of them like to wear the rash guards because it's like, I know I'm secure and I'm in. Like, I can get into a whole thing about.
It's a whole nother thing, yes.
A whole nother show. We should do this on your Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yes, about the outfits and stuff like that.
Did you guys watch the Olympics?
No.
The team in the Olympics, I think it was like Switzerland, maybe. I don't know.
Somebody. Oh, was it? It was
Oh, the swim? No, the
gymnasts.
one.
The handball one.
No, the gymnast. It was a
Oh.
girls' gymnast team, and instead of wearing like the typical
Oh
standard,
yeah, they wore a onesie, like they
They
wore
wore
a
onesies.
unitard.
Yeah. And they're
Oh,
like,
but there's
yeah.
also the volleyball ones. They didn't want to wear bikini, so they wore something else.
It was like
A
shorts
little
or
bit
something.
like shorts, and then a
Mhm.
little bit, yeah. And they wouldn't. I think they were gonna disqualify. I can't remember what it
Pink's
was.
gonna pay their fines. That's what I
But
saw.
yes, yeah,
What?
something like that, because they wouldn't wear the bikinis on volleyball.
Yeah,
Oof.
that's like does the bikini change the way you play the freaking sport? I thought that's what the I thought that.
They're
Ugh.
stuck back in the old days. This is something, Laura, you're on mute. This is something that we're going
Get
to
me on my
talk about.
soapbox.
Something else. For another episode. We can talk about it probably in your Nirvana.
But Captain
outfit.
Marvel, Carol Danvers, she's like, I know some people. I will make the thing that I think Kamala Khan might become more of a beloved character because of her youth and.
I was gonna say she's a kid, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be more of a thing. But Captain Marvel, like, I'm it's coming out next year, 2 years, the Marvels
So,
with her and Kamala and then probably Monica Rambeau.
I think so,
Theoretically,
right?
yeah.
Next
As
year?
long as there's not delays or anything like there was with
Everything else.
everything else.
And then like long hair,
Yeah.
short hair, like she usually like rocks it. She had the helmet for a while with the mohawk.
Very interesting character. Well, let's kick it off. Guys, if you are new to us,
Fine.
this is kind of how we do it. We spotlight characters, and it's either a female character, a writer, an artist, someone in the female range in the community. So this week we're doing Captain Marvel. Let's kick it off. First book we have up here, the first two books. Jen, do you want to tell us a little bit about the one on the left first?
It's her first appearance of the character Carol Danvers, not Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel. It's from 1968, and it's Marvel Superheroes number 13.
All right, yeah, let's look at this. So 8.0 goes for 900 graded, 137 raw. That's reasonable, I think, for the first appearance. What do you guys think? Jen, you're like, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's not
I
bad.
mean, the prices kind of range. I mean, and when the movie was first announced, it
Raw, it's not bad.
went up, but it's kind of like leveled off.
Mm-hmm.
What if they recast her?
I hope
don't-
not, because I
I
really
hope not,
like
too.
her.
I like Brie Larson. I think she did great.
I
just
liked
feel
her
like-
when she was in Scott Pilgrim, and when I heard she was gonna be, I think that's kind of like somewhat villain, like I thought she was cool. So when I heard she was gonna be Captain Marvel, I was like, that's pretty awesome because I liked her.
Why would they recast her? I mean,
Well, because now with the multiverse going on, and like Loki had multiple Loki, Tom Hiddleston, so you could recast and have like someone else come for a while that maybe wears the old iconic hero costume, or like who's going to sacrifice themselves for Rogue? Is it going to be Brie Larson, or like a new actress that could come in temporarily? Like, there's so many different things she could do, and then like binary, like they could bring other iterations of Carol Danvers into the universe without having to be Brie Larson.
Yeah. Paul, that's what we were just talking about. Paul, he was just asking about, he doesn't understand all the hate he has heard about Brie. And it's because I guess she speaks her mind on interviews and stuff like that. So
I think that's what ladies like in their superheroes.
Yeah, I think so. That's the whole point of this show, though, to prove that we're a force in this industry. We
Let
go
me
to
make
the
a face.
Not unless you're smiling the whole time, right? The other one, okay, so that's a $400 9.6. Smiling.
So the Fu magazine number 15 from 1976.
I thought that was Donald Duck, and then I was like, what the hell is Boom?
It's actually a really good, if you ever come across any Fu magazines, whenever you go to comic book store, always head to the magazine section in the boxes, because you never know what you're going to find. There's a lot of comics and magazines that like are really cool. And so that whole series, there's like a Doom cover, there's a couple different covers that are awesome, but in this one it's a preview of Miss Marvel number 1. So I know people feel weird about previews, but this is in a magazine from 1976. If you can find it for cheap, I wouldn't pay $400, but if I could find it for $30, like that person got a steal.
Yeah, and then slab it and keep it on your wall.
Yep.
I just think it's pretty cool, like magazine size, like type preview, I guess.
Yeah, that's
kinda
a pretty
cool.
cool cover too. It's funny. Don't
All
worry, Doug.
right. And up next, what do we have on this one?
Summer
Let's start on the
Spider-Man.
left. Yeah.
Yes, Summer Spider-Man #1 is a preview of Avenging Spider-Man #9. I know some people don't like previews. I don't have this one, but it goes for around $10. And I was looking at one online. I might just get it because it also has Miles in the cover too.
Yeah, it's kind of a win-win. You get two different characters. I don't know how I feel about previews. I kind of go back and forth. I need to figure it out.
Do you like previews or ash cans?
If I had to choose between those, I would do previews. Although I know there's a huge industry or a huge.
Why? I mean, Ashcan is more. I mean, it's a preview of the book, right? But it's more exclusive to that book, so I think it will.
That's a good debate.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I could preview 3 stories in one book rather than 3 separate ash cans, I mean, to me, well, as someone who just started collecting things, I would take the one book with the 3 stories. I mean, to me, it's all the same.
Yeah, I don't know what my deal is with ash cans. I
mean, they're usually the previews are usually free, but people just throw them away usually. So it's like, who's going to keep them, and like how hot's the character?
I mean, I have an ash can.
Yeah, your ash can's awesome.
Okay, Trish, you don't have to brag. Okay.
Like whoever holds that ash can is like mega lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool. I don't even have one of those. I want one too.
I want one.
All right.
Too.
They're not really listed that much on eBay. And whenever I do see one, it goes for a high mark where I'm like, okay, maybe next time.
Yeah, I think I think there were only 200 of them. So yeah, when you see them pop up on eBay, they.
Yeah. So this one, the 9 it's Spider-Man. Is that her? What is that on? Sorry, guys.
So the Avenging Spider-Man #9 is the first time that she's referred to as Captain Marvel, or she gets the nameplate gets put out there, but she's kind of like, yeah, whatever, because like, but she really is a captain, like so Captain Marvel makes sense. And then so that became a key.
I'm looking at the little icon in the where the label there. I thought she was like some 80s glam character there for a second. Like this, it looks kind of odd considering the coloring and her hairstyle on the main cover.
This is the one that I could have gotten for $20, but I was like, oh, $20, that's too expensive. It'll come back down. And then it went to $50, and I was like, it'll come back down. And now it's like around $100. I'm like, God. But I went to a comic shop and I couldn't remember the number of this comic. I'm like, oh man, do you have Avenging Spider-Man? He's like, oh, what number? I'm like, oh man, it's the one, because I know covers. I'm like, it's the one where Spider-Man's riding Captain Marvel, and he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he's on her back. And he's like, wait, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, hang on. I had to pull up the picture. I'm like, this. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, man.
He's so funny. He's so cute.
You always know the numbers.
And then this cover is by, oh my gosh.
Oh, shoot.
I have it. Dodson. Terry Dodson. Right?
Oh,
that's what it looks like. Yeah,
I know. I know him. There are Terry and oh my god, I always forget his name. His wife's name, Terry and Rachel.
I like the way they did the clouds on that.
Terry and Dodson. Yeah, they always work together, and I always recognize because they always do kind of like the nose and the eyes kind of the same. Like they have that you recognize, and I love the way they do woman. Like the I don't know. I just love their art together.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. And it's on an upward trend right now. So we're looking at $350 for a 9.8 and then 107. Oof, Jen, if you could have got one for $20, man. I feel you.
I know.
That's right.
Hey, on Why Not? You know what? Now, like everybody's on Why Not. Who knows? You might get it for cheaper
That's
than
true.
Mighty Mel. He's been having that sells, and he's been selling a lot of stuff that it goes more on eBay, and
he's been killing it.
He's a millionaire now. Just kidding.
Insane. I just see like these pictures of his boxes going out. It's crazy, guys. We're talking about Mighty Mel. He does Drunken Chat over on
his YouTube channel. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Let's keep
They Call Me Bruce 3 says Rachel is her name.
Rachel Dodson. Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Oh,
I did say Rachel. Yeah. Oh wait, that's what I said. Okay, but who knows? Yeah, Rachel Dotson. Yeah, Rachel and Terry Dotson.
All right, let's keep cruising, guys. Next up, so we have Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Captain Marvel #1. That is the variant edition over on the side. What's so special about this one?
So this is #1. It's just it's her first Captain Marvel series. Like, but this is the 1 for 25. Adi Granov.
Andy Granov.
Yes, that. And so it being a ratio, and her first came out in 2012, Captain Marvel.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Oh my god, $2,000. Holy.
But the one that Captain Marvel 14, Amanda Connor, is a 1 for 30. Extremely tough to find. I still firmly believe you can find this somewhere in someone who's unaware, because it doesn't say that it's a 1 in 30 or that it's worth this much money, right?
Oh man.
If you could find it in
It's
the
like
back
anybody
issue,
who just picks it up, they just pick it up like, oh, it's just a Captain Marvel book.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
I have hope.
Connor's an amazing artist. I love.
Hey, listen, if anybody actually finds this book for back issue prices, and you actually get away with it without getting a price changed on you at the register, come tell us.
We
Could you
just
imagine
talked
seeing
about that.
$5 on there or something, and then going to the front and they're like, "Let me check eBay," and you're like,
You just go.
And we just had a whole episode on Year Nirvana about all this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that will suck. I hope they don't.
But if you get away with it, if you can get away with it, tell us. We want to give you all the accolades.
yeah. And then also this number 14 is it's Kamala Khan's first appearance, or she has 2 cameos and then a first appearance. So I think it's up to the collectors. It looks like number 17 is going for more than 14, but not this one, of course,
but not this one.
Yeah.
It's interesting that there's not a huge jump between the raw and the graded on this.
Yeah.
Really hard to find. I've
But it's still that $700. So if I would have got if I had extra $2,000 to buy this, then I would have got for the raw.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really pretty. Guys, before we keep moving, make sure that you share out the stream if you're enjoying it. We go live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do a market report based on a different artist, writer, or in this case, character, female, of course, that we spotlight for the week. And Trish Forstner, the co-creator of Stray Dogs, is joining us tonight, so you tuned in for a good one. If you're wondering why we're dressed up, Lucy kicked our asses and won a bet a few weeks back, and so you got Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. That's your cue to put the mask back on.
Oh, well, I don't have to
Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it.
Just for a second.
Hold it for a second.
She's going to have to hold it for the whole
talking about
show. Just hold it just like this so we can get a screenshot.
Just
Have
hold
Pam.
It's perfect.
All right.
You look perfect.
She's like, I'm perfect.
Sorry, I'm shifting. This thing's uncomfortable, guys. It rides, but you look perfect, Jen. You look just like it. Okay. Anyway, let's keep moving. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. Okay, so when we were first prepping the show, Jen's like, "Well, what's your guys' favorite Captain Marvel cover?" And immediately, this is the one that comes to mind for me, anyway.
The Carnage one?
No, the art germ.
I knew.
Mine was the Carnage one. The Carnage size, whatever.
I think Art Germ does such a beautiful job of capturing both her strength, but her femininity and the softness of the way he draws the face, the hair, the body, the physique. But she still looks like a badass. And finding that balance is so incredible. I love this cover. Anyway, it's obtainable.
And it's a limited to 3,000 print run because it's from Art Germ's collectibles.
I was just gonna ask because there was different ones. There was the cover A, I think, and then there's the Walmart variant with short hair, I think it was, and there's different ones, right?
The Walmart one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was. Yeah, there's a couple different covers for the Captain Marvel.
But it kind of looks like that,
Actually,
and it's Art Germ.
We might have to do a part 2, part 3. There's so many awesome Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel covers. This is just a sliver of a taste of it. Oh, so they call me Bruce. I tried to put double-sided tape, but my skin is too oily. It would not stick. I tried.
um,
I only have one art germ cover. Thanks,
Oh,
Laura.
I have so
And Ant.
many.
Thanks,
Oh,
Laura.
Oh,
and
nice.
Ant.
oh,
Spider-Man.
It's
The
a
Spider-Man
very-
with the finger heart.
I think I have that one. Oh no way! Let me see again. I didn't realize he was doing that.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that's
he
why I
was-
got it. I think that's why I got it. Never mind, because he
Yeah.
was doing.
Oh, it's like this is like my new thing now. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's so cute.
My kids started doing it because, well, my son Lennox, because he loves K-pop and that's what they do.
That's what I
K-pop
do.
artists.
I just started like into K-pop.
Yes,
Shut up! Don't judge me, people. But
Oh, Trish, I need to send you my playlist then because, girl,
do it.
I got no idea.
They're gonna be listening
Do
to
it.
K-pop. Jen's gonna have Paramore on, and I'm gonna be listening to Adele. That's a weird combination between the three of us.
We are.
Well,
Oh,
no,
and
see,
then-
I
and I
still
know where
play
I'm
like the. I still play the hits. I still
I-
play the
I-
hits.
Bundle.
Hailstorm.
I mean, like with hip hop and rap, like yeah.
Right. But then also cute little.
Oh yeah, I could go from gangster to my K-pop. Yes.
I'm glad
But
I'm
yeah,
not the only one.
If you can get a hold of us for $5, not a bad deal. Art Germ's
And then-
fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
And then-
in Young Lee, that's my pick, and I've been picking up whatever like since I first heard of him, which I think it was 2017. I think I started picking up his covers, and then I don't know where like he first at that time Argerm everybody wanted his covers, and then I kind of got a little burned out of Argerm, and then I started.
I did
going
too.
through in Young Lee. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but in Young Lee,
Lee and Yuck.
but isn't it first?
You say the other words first. Yeah. In
Yeah.
Yuck Lee. Yeah.
Then it's but he puts it Lee in yeah.
But
Okay.
look how badass that Carnage
so
Geist cover
There's
is.
that one, and they also have the Virgin one of that one.
Yeah.
And it's a key issue, number 8, right, Jen?
Yeah, it should be. Was that Star, that new character?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
And
yeah.
And I just love that cover. I think it's freaking badass.
It's pretty cool. I like it too.
Mhm.
Very talented.
I like it when they carnagize and venomize things, but like I feel like it's been done to a point where it's almost oversaturated right now. But
Yeah.
this cover's badass. I enjoy it.
You should all dress up on every show you look off it. Well, see, the thing is that it costs to dress up.
Well,
It's not
it's funny that we picked these because I bought part of this outfit at C2E2 one year and then just put it to the side. And I've been like slowly, like I'm closer to doing
And
Cassandra
you know,
Cain.
I
but-
kind of knew. I remember Laura's story about Captain Marvel. So, and I know you have told me that before. So I kind
was
of
in my
knew you guys
closet.
had it. So I was nice. You see, you hear me, Laura? I was
Very
nice.
No, I won't be. If I win, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something awful. But
Oh,
all right, really quickly, we are at a nice peak here. So, guys, if you are joining and you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been with us before, please remember to give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. The girls and I also have our own channel. We go live on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time under the name Nearing Nerdvana. That's a really fun show. All different kinds of topics on that one. This last week, we spent the whole show focused on whether or not it's okay to change the price of a comic at the register. What?
Got a tangent. We went long.
We went on a huge, we went for like 2 hours.
Oh,
man.
that was our longest episode, but it was so good.
It was really good. It was fun. All right, let's keep cruising. So Jen again reached out and asked the girls and all of us to kind of pick our own favorite covers. And Trish, I want to hear your opinion on these as we go through. So Jen, you're up first.
I really like this Sana Tadeka. Is that her name right? The Monstrous.
Say it again.
Sana Tadeka?
Tadeka. Yeah.
I love Monstrous. So when I found out she did a cover, I was like, woo. And then it's a 1 for 25, but you can find for around like $10. So I'm like,
Oh my god, that's really good. Because when it first came out, it was around $30 or something like that. Yeah, that's why I didn't get it.
so I was happy. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, how cool. Like you can totally tell this is a Monstrous cover. Something about using
Yeah.
that gold palette.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think,
The other
Trish?
one?
No, I totally see it. I mean, it's kind of, got that watercolor feel. And
yeah.
but at the same time, that brightness with all that gold, I love it.
Yeah, and then the other one, it's 1 out of 100.
Yep. It's a number 3.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
nice. I really, really love that cover.
You say the name better, Lucy. It's Joe
Quesada.
Casada. You make it sound so
Joe
much
Quesada?
better. Say it again. Say it slowly.
Joe Quesada.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
She added the echo for effect. This one's gorgeous. I mean, I love the black background, the contrast between the hair, and I know Trish is going to say she loves the
I'm all about
hairline
hair.
detail. Yeah, she
This
is.
hair.
Looks like a pony, right?
That was my
Uh-huh.
thing. Yes, I love that. That's why I love the hair in this. Like she has curl.
I like all that negative space too. Like, you know, it's kind of powerful and at the same time, you know, wide and open.
Well, what did we learn on a previous episode? That when you have the use of dark put up against something light, the artist does that intentionally, guys, so that your eye is drawn to that point, that focal point. So when you look at this, I kind of fall.
For signatures.
Look at my cursor. I fall right around here when I look at this. That's exactly where my eye is drawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you slowly start to. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's really good. But again, raw, you're looking at. Wait, hold on. This doesn't make sense. Raw 200, graded 150.
I couldn't find any.
Oh, you see it.
currently.
This one is like that. Remember, like me last time, I was like looking, different.
Yeah, I couldn't find any currently listed on eBay, so I was like, "What?" And then so this last sale of 150 graded is like from a couple months ago,
probably.
But I couldn't find any. Like, whoever has these, because the 1 in 100, I don't. Please put some up for sale so we can see like where the price is. But like, because what I'm thinking is that the raw was the last sale, but maybe it had a line through it because there's an asterisk.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a star. This one's
so then maybe that was not the right price. Maybe it did go for less. But then if the one for 150 could have been an auction, so it's not like they had a price at that. It just kind of that's what it sold for.
JJ said that it wasn't how they because normally like the first issue people could get the ratios, but like by issue 3 for someone to go in for 100, JJ Maxwell's right, like it wasn't highly ordered.
Right. Meaning, guys, if you're a retailer, you had to order 100 of the original trade to get one of these. So if you weren't doing that, there's just not very many going out. And if I own this, it would be staying with me. Lucy, you picked this last one, Bartell.
Yes, Bartell, number 4. And I think that was also a key issue, wasn't it? I at this one, I really liked it. And they show like when she goes back home and well, obviously on all of them. And I think they show that like her mom was, or who her mom was, or something like that. So I like that. I like this. So I think it might be a key issue on that one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really like. I know the price kind of covers it up, but I like reflection covers, and in the reflection, it's her with shorter hair.
This was a hot as a virgin like variant.
This is a 1 for 25, I believe. And then the virgin, like whoever has, I don't know if Jenn did this as original art or digital, but if you could get that like original art, would be kind of cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I want that cover.
Or just without a trade.
I have this run and I don't have this cover, so I want it now.
So everybody listening, keep.
Well, it's attainable. Check it. I mean,
it's not too bad.
That's attainable.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send like another offer.
It's not a $2,000 offer.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to put a couple in that are cool that are attainable. Because if it was all like $1,000 books, you'd be like, oh shoot.
Amen to that.
What am I watching this for?
I love that you do that. I think it's brilliant that you give a full range of prices so that people can kind of pick up something versus just watching a bunch of shit they can't get. I think that's great. Well done, Jenn. That's why we love you. And because you're wearing your cute little scarf. Can you put your mask on real quick?
You're like,
I'm telling you, I'll just get a blue one.
Hold it with one hand for now. Just keep it holding with one hand.
It's gonna.
It's
bends, right? So you had spirit gum.
Okay.
And again, this is for Cassandra Kane.
So chew some gum.
No.
There's your gum.
And then here you go.
You
You
know,
look
when I was
perfect.
little, I used to fix things with gum. I remember one day
Really?
my
Oh
mom
God.
got me some shoes, and I don't know, they ripped or something. They were just brand new, and she told me not to wear them out, like to play, and I didn't listen, and I still did because they were new, and I want to show them off. And then they kind of ripped, and I chewed gum, and I put it in between.
Did it work?
I mean, no, I made it worse.
Okay.
That's innovative. That's very innovative. I like that, Lucy. I think that's um,
We were able to, I mean, it was not my fault. Like the shoes, I guess they were defective or something. We were able to exchange them, but she was like, now you have to remove the gum first.
before you can take it back to the store, they'd be like, excuse me, there's gum in this. Guys, really quickly at the end of the show, don't go anywhere because Trish and I have a tiny surprise for you guys, especially if you're a Stray Dogs fan. So stay tuned.
And then JJ, there is some more. He did that's a good cover too. I saw that, and I'm like, oh, we can't put like, if we put all of her awesome covers, we'd be here for a while.
Yes, no, that one's awesome. That's right. That's true.
Mhm.
All right, let's keep cruising. So, guys, this week we did 2 different characters because Jen and I decided to cosplay, and look how perfect you match this character, man. It's perfect.
You could have been the actress for this.
No, I'm too old. I could play old Kamala Khan. Did you guys read that?
Old
No,
Kamala Khan.
no, I have the white. The white's coming in. No, but
if you color them, then you're like good.
okay, hang on. But in the Exiles run, like Exiles, yeah, you see old Kamala Khan, and she has like a more street-looking survival type of like outfit, but she has the white hair, and I'm like, oh, I could. Yes.
I think you look great. I think you look way younger than you are. I'm not gonna tell you guys how old she is, but she's way younger than you would guess. Like
I don't care about my age. I'm 37.
Oh, okay, cool, good for
But
you.
you do not look 37, dude.
No, you
look
don't.
Younger than me.
Dude,
One's
I
like
thought
30,
don't
maybe.
even ask me how old I thought you were.
28, 29,
What?
somewhere in that range.
You thought she was older, Trish?
No, I thought she was younger.
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought you were a child. I thought you were like, oh, you're so cute, Jen.
33, you see?
but when I get
You look
dehydrated and tired, oh boy, you can see my age.
Like,
Laura, you saw me. I was like all like dehydrated from my trip out. Like you guys, it's so hot in Arizona.
Okay, I saw her in
You look
person, and she
fine.
walks in. She's like, "I'm dehydrated. I'm so tired," and she looked flawless. So I don't know what she's
She was
talking about.
glowing.
She looked
Yeah.
perfect. She did. She
Yeah.
looked perfect, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're even
Anyway.
better in person."
Anyway, so
Let's keep
Kamala
going.
Khan.
she's like, moving along.
You see, people don't
Anyway.
believe it. It's like, no way, Jen. You see? They don't.
So Kamala Khan came out in 2013, and she is an awesome character. And I know some people have said that she's not like the Marvel, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel aren't beloved, but I think that's in certain circles, right? There's definitely groups and cities that I think gravitate more. I remember when this was first announced that it was going to be a Disney Plus show. I remember just being in the comic book store digging and hearing people come in and being like, hey, I heard that there's like a Muslim superhero. And he's like, yeah, Captain Marvel, oh, do you have issue 1? And he's like, don't have issue 1, but we have the graphic novel. And like that kept being a thing I kept hearing. And I kept smiling because it's like, I was like all these like ladies coming in and just being like, who's this character that they weren't aware of? It took that announcement for them to become aware of a character like this. Like, so if you're in the comic books, we knew about her for a while, right? But people who are outside the comic book realm hear about a hero that looks like them, or you know, similar religion, and it gets people motivated.
She's not white.
Yeah, she's not white.
That's basically what Jen was getting at here. We're all like, we know what you're saying.
But I'm just gonna say it.
She's not white.
But I'm just gonna say
Trish
Jen
and I
is
are
so
like,
much
"Look at the
nicer
bottom,
than
like-
me.
Look at the bottom right image on this slide. I love it so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're getting
reflection.
there.
There, don't worry. There, we'll get there.
I love.
I know we're
reflection.
getting there, but like I just love it. That's all.
What was really
I'm
cool
just
is
saying.
that,
I'm trying to find the link so I can share to my Stray Dogs people. I'm sorry.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'll send it to you,
In
Trish.
Biggin, which is how she describes her powers, became an actual word in the dictionary in 2018. So that was
That's
pretty cool.
So fun. That's awesome.
Sorry, Anthony just walked in. My husband's such a pervert. He's like, "Are you gonna be wearing that later?"
Oh my god.
Damn.
Spicy.
Somebody is about to open.
Some guys like Princess
Thank
Leia,
you,
some guys
Lucy.
like Captain Marvel.
Where he's like, we can play Kree Invasion. Okay, anyway.
Thanks, Lucy.
You're welcome. Trish.
Seriously, he's like, tell Lucy I said thank you. It's great.
You're welcome.
Let's keep
You're
moving.
welcome.
All
I got
right,
you.
So you do. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Again, we have Captain Marvel number 17. What's important about this that would justify the massive cost here, Jen?
So it's the first time you see Kamala Khan in her hero outfit. You don't see it inside the comic book itself. So it's a second print. It's you see her inside as Kamala Khan, but this outfit is the first time her in Miss Marvel costume. But prices, I would love to have this one, but I mean, back issue Ben, maybe.
I like that cover. It's like one of those character design covers that they do these days that I really like.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, plus I like her outfit. I mean, hell, who doesn't love that outfit?
Yeah.
Who's the artist again?
Oh shoot, because it's a second print, 2013. Dang it!
That kind of looks familiar.
I gotta look it up.
See, like okay, I'm not gonna be like the downer here, but if I saw this cover, I would totally pass over it. Nothing
Really?
about this makes me go, I have to have this cover. No.
I like the colors. I really
look
like
at
the
her face
colors.
though. Look at her facial expression here. Like, I'm not sure what they're going for. It's kind of like a
Like what? She's a teenager and she's like, what? What do you
Yeah,
want?
I have my own teenager. I don't want to pay to see like a smart ass little look. Go into Ellie's room. You can see that for free.
I think because I don't have teenagers yet, he's on his way, but I think probably because I'm more I have that face. I make that face.
It's by Adrian Alfano.
Alfano.
But again, I would be totally wrong for passing this over just based on the cover because
Well, you could have made $5,000.
Right?
Yeah.
Ellie would have been like, now what, Mom?
There you go. You see, she's making that face to you for passing it on her.
Why won't you buy me?
That's
Like,
what
what the
you get.
hell? Make
That's
me
what you
friend
get.
friend. Wait till you have a teenager. You'd be like, Laura, I should have passed on that cover. And I'm like, oh, I know.
I tried to tell you.
I tried to tell you. All right, what do we have on the right here?
So it's controversial previews. It goes between like $5 and $10, but it's Miss Marvel inside previews. But like it goes between $5 and $10. So it's in that realm of like if you're a big fan of hers, $5-10, no big deal. Yeah. It's a little bit cheaper than the next couple.
We're all like,
yeah.
I wouldn't get previews.
I like books that preview other books. Like, give me a book that I don't have time to read 75 different books. Can you please just preview like broad strokes here for like me in 4, like, you know, that's me. Like, give me a preview, 4 different books. Bam. I'd buy that.
It's free.
I'd buy that.
It was
free.
Yeah.
it was free. Yeah.
It was free,
I'd take that for free. And then sell it on eBay for $5 or whatever, or $10.
Do you
No,
guys
I
like
wouldn't
the
sell it.
composition of that cover? I've seen it done on multiple others. Like I remember Momoko did something similar to Star Wars. The panels side by side, the one on the right.
I mean, it's a preview, so it's like it's okay. I mean,
whatever.
I mean, it's okay if you're like, yeah.
Cover, unless it's something that I'm reading because it is what it is. But I wouldn't just for the cover. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Seems
but
like a popular style though. A lot of different storylines end up doing this.
But I like the panel thing. I think it's cool,
Yeah.
especially if you're trying to highlight specific characters.
Yeah.
You know, if you like you're doing an anthology, like I would use it for an anthology. If I were doing it, I guess.
Adam says hi.
Hi,
Guys, if you're
Anna.
watching, this is my little man. He just walked in the room. Say
Oh,
hi,
he's so
everybody.
cute.
Hello.
Hi, Anna.
Are you cute? Are you cute?
Yeah.
At least he's not making teenager Kamala Khan face.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you guys, he walked in because he got me a bath bomb when he was out with his grandma.
Wow.
Oh, so
Nice.
sweet.
Sweet kid. Okay, let's keep cruising.
But yeah,
All right,
I would do that. I would do the panel thing on an
I like
anthology or collective.
Yeah, I think I kind of like it too.
1.1 now.
yeah, this is a all new Marvel now 0.1.
Like
1 for 75. This
Oh,
is the book. There's another one that has a red bottom, which is the first print, and then the blue bottom is the second print, and then there's this variant, one for 75. Yeah, McNevin is the
These covers always have so much going on them.
wow.
McNiven.
Like, holy crap. That's a lot to keep straight. You know?
I like it.
I mean, aside from there being 1,000 characters on the front, you know, I mean, they're all well drawn, which I like. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Look at
is
the cost here, though.
Yeah. Woof.
$742 for the raw. You're looking at $1,700 just for a 9.6.
Wait, what happened? Nick Wenzel said that Wenzel yesterday for 3,500. What? I missed that one.
No way.
What?
Dang.
Whoa!
I missed that one. That's way more than.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Well, thank you, Nick, for that. That's really cool.
Thanks for the update. Yikes.
That's crazy.
Laura, check your message. Do you have your phone with you?
No. You can put it in the private chat.
Okay.
What are we supposed
my
to say?
keyboard's
What's our
so
private
far.
chat? What's our private chat keyword? Weren't we supposed to
I
say
don't know.
something?
I forgot.
Pineapple.
Pineapple is our
No.
keyword.
What's
No?
that? Well,
No.
my keyboard's too far. Never mind.
There's no point in us having a keyword if we can't remember the keyword, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think about it and I couldn't, but whatever.
Well, just type it in the. Well, just lean forward. Is it something bad?
No, something good.
So the one on the right hand side
the one on the right hand. What she's doing
is Miss Marvel #1 black and white 1/100 from Art Adams, and
I love black and white covers.
and it's the first of her like solo series. It's a 1/100.
But, like, isn't she supposed to be a teenager?
Yeah. When you first see her, she's like 16. I think in Magnificent Miss Marvel, she's 18. So she is like, she's aging more than like Peter Parker and the other heroes. It took them a while to age, but I mean, they're doing a pretty good job. But I don't know if they're going to go back with new stuff coming out. You know, 'cause the actress is younger.
Yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for black and white covers thanks to the one and only Trish Forstner. She's changed my opinion on them. I used to find them like they were lacking in some way. I was always drawn to the color.
It was lazy, right?
Oh, boy.
Well, it was more just that
That's
I
not what
always
you
felt
say.
like
No, sorry.
No, the color just added some oomph. But then Trish was saying that when you have the black and white, you get to appreciate more of the detail and the line work and all the stuff that gets kind of overshadowed when color's added. So
could you imagine this in color? So the whole background character would probably be washed out with some bright, like, fill, and then you would just lose so much.
yeah, it's good stuff.
I like
$250
black and whites. I like that. I like it, but I wouldn't. I don't have money. I can't pay $250.
Again, look, I have this thing where I have a weird eternal hope that there's crazy amounts on some of these books, but you never, like, especially if it's like a disorganized comic book store that doesn't do eBay prices, you never know what you could find. Like, when it's disorganized is the best, especially when you start to see like it's in by like the month, which really means, or when they get a collection in and they just put it in the thing. Like, that's what you're kind of hoping for, is like to find like this stuff.
And a store that won't change the price on you when you get to the register when they check it on eBay. That's the other thing. Which,
man, we're gonna be salty about this forever, aren't we?
until that becomes like not a thing, something that we all kind of like rise up against, and like injustice, and comic nerds assemble. Do not let this happen. Anyways, all right, so let's keep moving. But before we keep going, guys, really quickly, shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Thank you so much for providing all this amazing information so that we can give it to you guys, give you an idea of what's happening with these amazing characters on the market right now. If you haven't already, please give the show a thumbs up and be sure to check out Nearing Nerdvana. We go live every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have guest hosts. We have so many fun topics. It's a blast. So if you haven't seen our channel and you think you might be interested, I think we're having Trish this Saturday, right?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Yes, we're gonna have interesting things to talk about.
Another special announcement that day, yes. And you guys have to subscribe if you want to be part of that. All right, let's keep cruising. Okay. What do we have here on the left, Jen?
Well,
Oof.
Two
shout out,
absolutely adorable covers.
yeah.
that we have.
Mr. Longshore is a big bubblegum fan. He's been on Flipside for a
Mighty
little bit.
Mel too.
Mhm.
Mighty Mel.
But this is Miss Marvel number 2. It's a George Molina cover. And it's a 1 for 150. I'm sorry, 1 and 50.
Yeah, 1 in 50. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Rob just said that too. Jorge Molina, 1 in 50.
Dad.
You say it
Good
so
job.
good.
That's how you say it.
Jorge Molina.
Mara's going to ask you to say it again.
Jorge Molina. Molina.
Ooh. It's 527 raw, almost $2,000 for a 9.8, but it's on a
Damn.
downward trend, so maybe you can pick it up for 1,500 if you're lucky.
You see, if I could go back in time, I'll pick up all these 5,000, 2,000.
I'm going to say I probably have one of these up in my stash. I have to get my stash like
Start
down.
digging.
Ooh, you might have
'Cause-
$2,000 stash in there.
I know, like
Ooh.
I picked them up because it's like this is a cool cover. I want to read Miss Marvel, and I probably did read it and put it in the bag and board and put it back in the box and in my box.
Oh, there's a
gotta go
Turkish
get it.
edition, Rob is saying. So, he does the foreign books and all that stuff. So,
Oh yeah, he does. He's like
Super
brilliant,
knowledgeable.
guys. Super knowledgeable. It's like an understatement to call him brilliant. So if you have any foreign comics, collectors out there, that's your guy.
for $25, there you go. There you go. If you really
I'm
love this
stretching her
cover.
arm down to like pet that kitty cat in the second one. Isn't that cute?
It's cute. I like it. So what-
Oh,
so-
shoot. I didn't realize that's what
Yeah.
she was doing that. Holy moly.
Well,
That is
I
funny.
was wondering if it was Chewy, Miss Marvel's cat. Oh, I guess is it
Oh.
in the movie it's Goose because of the whole Top Gun
Yeah.
thing, but in the comics it's Chewy.
Why did they change his name? That's kind of dumb. They should.
I mean, I think they wanted to do the whole Top Gun in the Air Force type thing. But this is a 1 in 125 Jones from 2016.
Oh, Frank's here.
Miss Marvel number 12.
Okay.
So it's in a ratio. But I thought it was cute too. I liked that, you had to like look for her reaching down using her
I like it.
abilities to pet a cat.
Yeah. I was just gonna say something so wrong, but let's move
No,
on.
don't, Lucy. Lucy, I feel like I heard you. I think I heard you. Without saying anything, I heard you. I was like, oh shit. Did she say that out loud? Or is it just us hearing
Mute quick.
Mute me before.
Guys, if you're Stray Dogs fans out there that have been watching and waiting, we're getting there. So be patient. We're almost there. You're gonna want to see this. Well,
Yes.
some of it. It's a tease. All right, let's keep cruising. Again, if you are new, please give us a thumbs up. We are covering 2 different characters today: Captain Marvel, which we covered at the beginning, so you can go back and rewind, and Miss Marvel mask.
Oh, well, I don't have
Q. That's your Q.
Just put it on fast.
don't have the spirit
It's just
gum,
Marvel.
right? I don't have spirit gum though. I need spirit gum and I have the thing. So yeah.
Perfect.
Jen has to explain herself every time.
I can't
Every time. I don't have the spirit gum. What is that? All right. I don't even know what it is.
it's funny that Noah mentioned Miss Marvel 31 because that's it right there. But real quick, the one on the left-hand side is Marvel Universe Avengers Ultron Revolution number 11 from 2017. It's her first animated like an animated universe was her, and this is before Marvel Rising. I actually
I
really
love Marvel Rising.
yeah,
I
isn't
love it.
I like it's like they have it on Disney Plus right now if you want to like watch and catch up. That's where I'm like, I understand that people are like, oh, Miss Marvel. I'm like, duh. For you, maybe, but for other people, like that cartoon's awesome. Like Squirrel Girl, like that stuff's coming.
Yeah, that's Squirrel Girl is. I'm just I want more Squirrel Girl. Give me all of them. I love the silliness. I don't care. Give it to me.
And I like that they used Quake, right? That Quake
Yep.
is their shield like liaison, which I've heard rumors. I don't know if this is true or not that they're going to bring back that girl who plays her. And like how awesome would it be if like she is like the liaison with these like younger heroes? And then I mean we're gonna get America Chavez is coming too, Multiverse of Madness. So like
Just give me all of that right now. I'll just have it all. I can have it all.
The one with the bubble gum, that one goes for $78 raw.
So that is Miss Marvel number 31, but it's the Virgin variant that's limited to 500. Stephanie Hans. So
Wait.
there's one that's the trade dress that goes for a lot less, and that's the thing too. I think
because that's the one I have, the one that has the name across.
Yeah,
and I sold it for $10.
Oh no, that's around where that one kind of is. It's 10-15 right now. But that's what I think. Drunken Chat, they're talking about. If something has a trade dress version of it, it's like if it's a good enough trade dress, like and there's a version of it. If you can't afford the virgin, like trade dress is right there. It's like why not just get it? So if you want to pay $70, you can pay 10-15.
Yeah, Stephanie Hans, she did an amazing job on that one. I really, really like it. I know I bought a few of those because I really like the cover and because it was Stephanie Hans.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
beautiful.
look at the light shining through her hair.
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Oh my god.
Yes, the little.
You know how I like look there. That's where I look. Hair.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Beautiful.
You love it. Yeah.
All right. So 190.
This is done for the evening.
All right, let's keep scrolling here. Next up, so Jen, this is one that you were excited to talk about because you have a love for reflection covers, if done right.
Yes. So real quick, the one on the left-hand side is a Miss Marvel from 2015. I got a little bit out of order with this one, but Sarah Pichelli, it's a 125. I don't know why, but I really like it. And whenever I see it for like around 20, I try to like bid on it, and it always goes up. And I'm like, come on, people, like, because I just like that she's a hero going to school. Like she's very Peter Parker's in that kind of like way of like having to do the balancing act.
Her tiredness speaks to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel her.
Right.
I feel her. And I like her little doll in the bag.
With Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel.
Yeah. The old, I like it.
It's a good detail.
Yeah,
that's another thing. Like with Kamala Khan, her family dynamic is in there with her friends and her relationship to other heroes. And she was even in that one. I've been meaning to get that game because that's like your intro to her. There's a video game with her where she gets to go to like meet the Avengers and then all hell breaks loose. And anyway.
Oh, okay.
Good stuff. $60 raw, 169.8.
And then you're right. So the one on the right hand side is
who did the art?
Tar.
Okay.
Shoot, that's her last name is Tar.
I didn't do my homework tonight, so I don't know.
Dang it.
Yeah. Okay, Tar. Let's go with Tar.
Let's go with Tar. So what's the Magnificent Miss Marvel? Tell us about that one.
So it's one for 25. And I remember seeing this and being like, I want it. And I got it for ratio. I got it for 25. And I rarely, again, because we've all seen me miss out on deals before because I'm like $25, like it'll go down. But
you gotta stop saying that. It always bites.
I know, which is why when I saw this, I was like, not again, 25. Yes, I'm gonna buy. It was on my phone screen for a long time, just because I just liked how, like, I know you can't like see it because the price is in the way, but she's on her phone and then she's leaning, and then the reflection of her like Miss Marvel. I like it so much.
It's beautiful.
Babs Tar. Yes, thank you guys in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love this story.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
Frank Gogel's in the house, guys. You need to be following him on Facebook. He's been dropping some fire lately, and oh, that's right after the show. Actually.
Right after the show, he has the show
right after this
with Anthony and Aaron Gee.
Yeah, I think they're going to be dropping some little tidbits too for you Stray Dog fans. So make sure you're tuning into Comic Book Food Chain directly after this show. They go live at like 7:30. We got to move it actually.
Oh
yeah. He's sending his computer back. Let's keep going. All
Yeah.
right. So these are upcoming covers, guys. We like to give you something to get excited about.
Yeah. So the one you first see on the left-hand side is Captain Marvel 31. Comes out August 11th. It's in Huck Lee. So I think we're past FOC, but
I love that her glove is big.
Yeah, that's the big and power. Like, I know people are like, oh, she's just Mr. Fantastic. And it's like, well, kind of, but not really. Like, because she's an Inhuman. Oh, we didn't talk about any of that. Gosh darn it.
We need a whole another show.
Yeah.
We'll do a part 2.
Okay. But that comes out August 11th. And then the two on the right-hand side, there's actually 2 more covers, but they're not released yet. But it's Miss Marvel, Marvel Beyond Limit, number 1. It comes out September 15th. and I forgot who the one in the middle is, but it's Momoko on the right hand side. So this is before FOC, and they're going to be. I wonder if they're going to take away her being an Inhuman because of the MC, like how they're going to do the MCU, because the Inhumans isn't canon. That bad movie.
Well, I definitely like the Momoko one. I'm not like huge. Like I know everybody loves Momoko's covers, but I'm not like super huge with them. But this one's really cool. I like the perspective. I like the dynamic pose.
Yeah, I'm with you, Trish. I didn't jump in the whole Momoko bandwagon.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I feel like I did like miss a boat, but
I did pick up the ones that I thought that I really liked. Those are the only ones that I picked up. But yeah, this one, I really like this one.
So these are upcoming, guys. If you can get a hold of them, still do. Now, every week the girl. Oh, go ahead.
Just super quick, JJ. That's funny because I'm starting to do that where I'm like, it's too expensive, and I'm like, wait, I'm just gonna go ahead.
That's a new strategy. Works out.
And then Comic Criminal, the Inhumans versus X-Men line is great. There's a bunch of covers in that. I think she has two. One of them's a Chow cover or Cho. But yeah, that line, if you can find it in comic book shops, like pick it up. It's cool.
I think they talked about it in Drunken Chat. All those covers, the Cho covers. Yeah,
I like Cho.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's your line work right there. All right, let's keep moving. So, go ahead.
Sorry, one last thing.
You're fine.
In October, Marvel's gonna be putting out what's it called? They're gonna do it with Miles soon. Before that, right? Where they take the cameo, first appearance, and then 2 comics from their first series, and they put it into like a $7.99 larger comic book.
I'd buy that.
Miss Marvel is going to be getting one in October that's going to have, and this is where it's interesting because they're putting Captain Marvel 17, not 14, and they're going to put the all new Marvel Now .1 and then Miss Marvel 1 and 2 for $7.99 in October.
Nice.
No covers yet, but it's coming. But
very nice.
There's a reason that Marvel is doing this because we're going to be getting Miss Marvel Disney Plus. That's going to lead to the Marvel's movies, and yeah, just be prepared.
Be prepared. You sound like Scar from Lion King. Okay. Anyways, that was a total mom joke. I know, right? It's in my head now. So every week, guys, we do pick our own new comic book day picks, stuff that we're looking forward to. Tomorrow, Darling comes out. That is a book that is near and dear to our hearts. We have met with both of the creators, Todd Hunt and Michael Flezak, multiple times. These are both the trades. I highly suggest you pick these up. 30% of their sales go back to organizations or institutions that help support people that are struggling from addiction. Anthony and I were lucky enough to get on board with one of their exclusives, but due to a lot of shipping damages, we are currently offering our exclusive free. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling because we believe in the story that much. We want you guys to be reading these.
And don't go and put overnight shipping and then be like, hey, what's this, right? Like, it's a free comic. Don't put overnight, and it'll be a reasonable price. Like
yes.
under $4.
You're paying only shipping, and it's free. And then again, since they already bought the books, right? You already paid for the book, so that's still I'm assuming that already the funds already went. It goes to the charity because they're already purchased by you guys, right?
Yeah, and we wanted to stay that way, but more than that, take the money out of it. We just want people to read this story. It's really good. So if you go to the Bird City Comics website, there's an option there to pick up one for free on the house. It'll show like $0. And our cover was done by Alessandro Michelli. He's fantastic. But these are also really good. So if you want to get your hands on a trade, do that as well. Mm-hmm. And then Warcorns, Unicorn for Hire. What's special about this one, girls?
So I love like Warcorns, and Garrett Gunn I think is super talented. I'm so jazzed to get a chance to read this. It's actually, so there's only 2 comics that I've ever pre-ordered 10 for. One is Stray Dogs because I wanted that crow, and then this is the other one.
Oh, the crow one's so good.
Yeah, and this is the other one I ordered 10 to get the Kirkham 1 for 10 variant. Like, I've never done that before. This is my first time doing it. Probably have to give away a lot of the Warcorns. But so Birthday Bash is they are going to be going against these like, at a kids party, but they're not little kids, they're aliens, and we're going to see other parts of the Warcorns unit. So we're going to see new characters or new divisions, and like it's a one shot. It's going to be fun. Like it's just nice to just
kick back with a fun comic.
Yeah.
And who did a cover for this one?
Oh man, it's because Garrett works with this guy.
No. Somebody there's an exclusive.
That's right. So
I'm like,
I forgot for a second.
I mean, like this cover is amazing, but you know,
Trish did an awesome My Little Pony rendition of it. That we are.
It looks super spicy. I like it.
So Bird City Comics partnered up with Nearing Nerdvana for our first exclusive with that channel. And Trish Forstner was commissioned as our artist, and she created the most beautiful thing. You have to check it out.
That's our first exclusive, guys. So if you can, it's still available
you did a great job.
On Bird City Comics.
Yeah, there's a foil version. The foil version is going to be fire too, because you know sometimes you get a foil book and it's all washed out because the picture is so dark. The picture that I created was really bright, so of course it shouldn't be washed out by the foil. So I'm very hopeful.
Should get them tomorrow, so I'll let you know as soon as I have them in, and I'll show you guys. Let's keep cruising. All right, so Jen, these are your picks.
I had the Warcorns and then this Black Widow #9. I really like the cover. I know everyone else is going to be going for the like Captain America type with her on it with like the Russian back, like, and that's cool. It's cool. But I like this one. But whatever. But the storyline, I like the story. I know some people were like what's going on? I'm like, no, like this character Lucy Nagayan like is cool, and you have right. and you have Yelena's in it, and they're like the widows, and like
Yelena's one of my favorite characters too.
Right. Like I'm just really looking forward to reading this, but then also I just think it's a good. I'm even more excited because of the movie, right? Because I did like the movie and I liked Yelena, and so now I'm like even liking her even more. But I like her being like the White Widow anyway. So yeah,
good pick. Who chose Something Is Killing Children? Was that you, Lucy?
Of course, that's me. Yes, I love this cover. Again, the story is still really good, and I'm excited for this new one. And I also picked the Huntress because I really like the Huntress, and this is a one shot of Batman Secret Files Huntress, and I love her too. So I love both too many characters. But I love both of the covers.
Her mask looks familiar, Jen. Put your mask.
Is that where you got?
I know, right? Oh, that's right.
I wonder where it comes.
Yeah,
from.
I gotta hold it right. Yeah, but yeah.
Remember, she doesn't have tape, so she. What was it?
I couldn't use tape because my face is too oily, and I didn't have spirit gum.
Spirit gum. That's what we were looking for.
Oh, spirit gum. She didn't have spit gum. That's not what you said. Okay.
All right, so guys, if you're waiting there, because Trish and I wanted to do something a little special for you guys, especially if you are out there in the Facebook fan group, we are so appreciative of you guys supporting Trish and Tony and what they've done with the Stray Dogs series. It's incredible, but supporters like you are just what makes it all worthwhile, right, Trish?
Exactly.
So we already told you guys a couple of times that Bird City Comics was doing an exclusive, and we had the wonderful Tony and Trish as our cover artists. But there were 3 aspects we did not tell you. We're going to tell you one of them tonight. We're also, I'll just show you real quick. Here's what we want you guys to know coming up. I'm taking my time. Hold on.
The anticipation.
There you go. So here is the back cover of our trade paperback exclusive. And what's different here? This is going to be a Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes, we are so excited.
I love it.
So cool.
I've never done like an actual convention exclusive.
You're going to be there though, right? You and me
I'll
are
be
gonna
there. Obviously, I'll be there. I'll be ready to sign some books.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty exciting. We're very, very pumped about this, guys. So Baltimore is in October. Trish is going to have her own artist booth where you can get everything signed. But this is only part one of, there's 3 things that you guys are going to want to know. This is part one.
Man.
This is just the back. And what, shit, I was going to say something, Trish.
And-
I totally,
There's Penny. That's your
And
dog.
there's Penny.
our pug's on there. So we're letting you guys know now that we are going to do a pre-sale of these books. Anthony, I believe, is going to be showing the cover within the next couple of days, and we're going to do an exclusive pre-sale for anybody out there that's watching. Make sure, for the love of God, you are subscribed to the newsletter.
Subscribe to the
And-
newsletter.
Yes.
Trish is going to let all you Facebook people know as well.
The
Yeah.
Coney Brews, yes, they will be on their website, right? That's what they're saying. They're going to do some
Yeah,
pre-sales.
they're gonna do a pre-sale on their website.
Here's the thing. Usually Laura sometimes gives us a little bit of a heads up. But when we were like, oh, can we see it? She's like, no. I'm like, what?
We
What?
haven't seen it yet.
Why aren't we friends anymore? Why do you hate me?
Nope, I did not leak this picture. Nobody's seen it other than Trish, Anthony, and
So this
Tony.
is the back cover.
Tony.
Yeah, this is the back.
That's
and we're
just
just
the back cover.
letting you guys know that it's going to be a Comic-Con exclusive, on top of the fact that the front is badass and there's 2 other things that are going to be exclusive to just us. This is going to be kind of an event in itself. So if you're watching, go to Bird City Comics.
We worked
have a
really
single
hard
thing.
on this one.
Subscribe.
Like,
oh my God.
we worked really hard on this one. I'm super proud, super hype.
Can't wait, guys. Can't wait.
It's
And it's
really
a
good.
thick trade too, I think. Like, you know, it was originally only going to be like 140 something pages. We had to bump it up to keep the page turns where they belong. So there's more content in there.
Nice.
I can't give you guys
Can't
any other
wait.
hints. I'm staying tight-lipped on this, but I will say this, and Trish, you can say whatever you want. This is by far my favorite.
It's my like. Okay, so we've seen a lot of we've seen a lot of them, and I adore them all. This one's my favorite. This one is special.
Yeah.
You know, it's special in a way that I don't think I've gotten to experience since like it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's a new cover, guys. So it's
Plus,
a new
I
cover.
friggin' I hijacked your project, and I was like, this is mine now. Bye.
Dude, I was like, Trish, do your thing. She's like, am I taking over? I'm gonna take over. Do your thing. All I'll tell you guys is that this will be released probably in the next few days here. Well,
I've been like begging. I'm like, please show it.
She wants to show you guys
Please show
so bad. It'll be
I'm
coming out in the next
dying.
few days. I know it's not our previous arts from our It number 5 homage, that we did previously.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. It's something different.
Oh, I
and
love
there's-
people who are guessing. They're guessing.
I know,
on
they're
that.
They're guessing now, aren't they? Yes, excellent.
So there's an aspect to the cover itself that is going to be different than anything else out there. And then there's also a bonus addition to the trade paperback that you'll only be able to get.
Is it
through
going to
us.
be released on the Saturday? Because Andrew said he can't buy it on the Saturday. So is
We
it
are going to
released
do
on
a
Saturday?
pre-sale. I have to talk to Anthony to get all the
Well,
details.
listen, if you can't get it a pre-sale, just make sure at Baltimore Comic-Con, just beeline it for the booth and be
Or
like,
if you can purchase yourself, ask somebody else if they can purchase the book for you. Tell them to get
Yeah.
online and buy it for you. I mean,
Yeah,
Well,
it's gonna be
Excited.
nice, I think. And you know, the funny thing is, a lot of these trades are selling out as soon as the event, because we have a few, and every shop that puts them up, they sell out in like 24
well,
hours.
it's the whole story. And if you're doing it with like their own original cover, like what better gift and to get other people involved in it than getting the trade? Number one, like, right?
Right.
My LCS did 2 covers, and they sold out in 24 hours. All of them. They set aside some
so
for
this one's
damages,
gonna be then on
some.
12 hours then.
but it's like I've never experienced anything like this. It's blowing my mind constantly. The group, not just our group, not just Stray Dogs fan group on Facebook, but everybody who just loves this series and just loves it. Oh,
You've created something amazing, Trish, and
it like makes me emotional.
If you can get to Baltimore, she'll be able to sign them while you're there. You can just take it straight over. We got a booth as close to her as humanly possible. But if you can't get to Baltimore, my advice to you is to subscribe to the newsletter. We will be sending out like a pre-sale first, and just keep an eye on your email.
Plus, Bird City does fire exclusives like all the time. They're always beautiful. I got that. I got that dot one on pre-order.
I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. And if you're a Facebook Stray Dogs member, if you're a part of the fan group, we're going to be keeping an eye on you guys and letting you know that when things are dropping, we're gonna take care of you guys. So just make sure that you're paying attention to the posts and subscribe. And yeah, anything to add, Trish?
They call me Bruce and Andrew. Follow Trish.
Yeah, follow me. Follow me. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Trish Forstner, and on Facebook, Trish Forstner.
Yeah, and her and I text all day, so I'll be like, Trish, here we go. And she'll know before anybody else. Yeah. She'll post it, so that's the best way to go here. All right, last but not least, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel over at Nearing Nerdvana. Lucy, Jen, and Trish and I will be back Saturday night for a really fun show with another little Stray Dogs little treasure. So make sure you are there for that.
She'll be there.
I'll be there.
Be there, right?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
We should do a little giveaway. I should I'll draw something up. We'll do a little giveaway.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
Let me draw. Let me draw some OA. We can do a giveaway on Saturday.
Oh, what?
Fire. I don't even know how we'll organize it, but that's up to you guys. But I'll draw something. We can do a giveaway.
Oh my god.
Wait, if I can't make it and I'm in chat, can I still win it?
No.
Cheater. I'm gonna tell Sam to be watching because
disqualified. I got you.
So he can win. So Sam's gonna win.
Yeah, I'll draw something.
Oh, Trish, that's amazing.
I got my Posca markers. I'll put something together.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
So another reason to tune in Saturday, guys, if you want to get a free book from Trish. That's so kind. And then Bird City Comics, of course. My advice, follow us on Instagram. We post simultaneously whenever we drop something new to Facebook, Instagram, and the email goes out first. So that's the important part, is to be a part of the email. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to happen here in the next few days. I know a lot of you have been waiting for weeks. Keep in mind though, guys, Trish, we got to make this very clear. It is a Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive. So it will not ship until after the con. I don't want to be getting all these angry emails like, it's been 4 weeks. Yeah, we know. It's got to come out after the con.
Yeah, Baltimore Comic-Con's October 22nd through the 24th. And so they'll have the books, but they can't ship them until after the con. That's the whole point of it being exclusive to Baltimore Comic-Con. Exactly. And I will say that it's still worth the wait. Still worth it.
All right, that's it for us, girls. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope to see you guys on Saturday. And yeah, Jen, anything to add? Are you good?
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting, guys. Have a great night.